Why can't I consistently be productive? So there are three things here. So one, my definition, consistency that I use. So what I use is, will I still be doing this for 1 to 10 years later? Right, so this is where you're like, oh, but you know, I'm gonna get rich quick, I'm gonna make money very quickly, I'm gonna do the easiest business model, I'm gonna work 10 hours a day. Okay, let me ask you this now. 10 years later, you're like thinking of the best day. Are you gonna still gonna have those 10-12 hour days 10 years later? Yeah, oh, but I can do it, I can do it. Would you want to do it though? Like, yeah, there's basically nothing that's physically stopping you, right? But is that something you want to spend the next 10 years, 10 hours a day? Because you don't want to. You're like, oh, it's like a ego thing. Oh, I can do this 10 hours, but you don't want to work more than like 3-4 hours a day. If you could choose, like, you would rather be in the sun, you'd rather be reading, you'd rather be doing anything else, right? It's like you haven't worked in days, you're like, yeah, I want to work. And then after 4 hours of work, you're like, I don't want to work more today. And then tomorrow, oh yeah, I can work 2 hours and now 4 hours and then 4. You see, like, you don't want to do this consistently for like 10 years. 10 years. Like in 10 years time, I'm 19, 29. Would I still be doing this 29? I would probably still be doing videos like this at 29, but would I work 10-12 hours a day? At that age, no. I would probably scale it up, and then I would try to scale while still at a low work rate. So I will try to scale with like 10 hours a week maximum, right? That's what I want to do, because I would want to travel. Maybe I would want to be in the sun all day and get tanning and stuff, you know. Probably, right? So this is a question you need to ask yourself here. And for me, my case, it's like, what would I want to do 1 to 10 years later? Well, I'll still script or and record one video a day, literally 1 hour in the morning. After that, yeah, reading, walking, or maybe I want to work more than an hour than I can do if I want to. Maybe I randomly decide to record a video, as I do now. It's like 11 a.m., it's like midday, and I decided why not, right? It's not the morning, right? But I still recorded now because I felt like recording now. So I had it in me. Right? Like, even on the shitty days, like, even on the shittiest of days, 40 minutes you can still do. You can still literally look at the sun. You can literally open a book even for 10 minutes, even on when you're sick, even when whatever. Every day. There's nothing stopping you, right? So yeah, that's what I ask myself. And then discipline is not enough, because you're like, oh, but just use discipline, guys. 10 hours a day, just use discipline. Well, let me tell you something. I don't think anyone has ever told you this, though. Discipline is doing something when you don't feel like it. And what do you use discipline for? Doing something you don't feel like doing. Discipline is used to help you to get specific things done. Especially when you don't feel like it. So on like all days. That's what discipline is used for. There is a huge problem, though, that no one is discussing. And that's actually a story of mine. I will tell you like a typical day I would have. I would wake up. I would shoot myself out of bed. I would get outside right away from the hallway, have my keys and stuff, you know. Now I drink a glass of water, maybe some salt in there, energize, wake up and stuff like that. And then run around, quick run, get inside, 10 push-ups, record 7 videos. Oh, you got 4 hours of sleep. Oh, you can still do it. Oh, it's because you're never consistent. It's because of, so I can still do it, huh? Oh, but you can still do it, record videos. And then you relapse hard. Yeah, oh, I 10 hours a day, 3 hours of sleep, I can still record, I can still do. And then it's like go, speed. But then there's no outlet, there is no opposite of discipline. There is nothing that literally tanks, that refills your willpower. You use willpower, but then you drain the resource, and then there's nothing that can reignite the resource. So the resources gets depleted, and then that's when bang, you go back to your rare hardwiring for 14-15 years earlier. You're like, I'm gonna be this, and then 15 years is done this every day. So you go back to your hardwiring, your brain, go back to your hardwiring, what you've been doing for a lot of time, and what it's been, oh, it's helped me before, it's helped me before, whatever, and then you go right back. So you're like, you're doing, you're doing, and that's why it keeps repeating. And then it got to a point where it took like an 8-month break. 8 months, I was that killed. Probably could have gotten back earlier, but you relapse hard, you do really speed, 10 hours, you go back, 10 hours, go back. Right? And then you wanna know something funny? Here with discipline? It's that if you, I'm gonna tell again, if you rely on discipline, that means that every time discipline is involved, every time you rely on it, to a high level, right? This 10 hours, this 10 hours, this. You wanna know something funny? The quality drops. When I am disciplining myself to go to the gym, whatever, I have the shittiest workout. When I'm disciplining myself to do a video, it becomes a shit video. But the video, you get like an idea, oh, I will make a video of this, and then you go make a video. That's the best video in 10 days, right? You're rested, you have taken a break, you bring the specific energy that you have saved up. You have been the lion, you have sitting down, you have been lethargic, whatever, you have been thinking about business, and you have been sat down, you've been chilling, you've been doing something else, and then that's when it comes, bro. It's like you practice, and then the bottleneck just uncap itself when you take a step away, right? It's like shower thoughts, right? That's when the realization, you sit in here 10 hours, oh, this, what should I do? And then you take the shower thought, and then poof, out of nowhere, when you don't think about it, that's when it comes, right? It's weird, right? So the quality, it goes way down. So every time you're like, oh, I'm gonna record this many hours every single day, every day. When you make like a artistic routine like this, like me, I am privy to these, so I'm an artistic guy, probably a reason why. But when I cut myself here, the quality goes down every time, right? Every time. When I record like 14, when I have like daily 14 videos per week, when I do more volume, the quality goes down as a result. And the quality becomes so bad for me that the quality is so bad, so it doesn't matter. It's like 14 of trash per week instead of 4 valuable stuff, right? The less I do, the more valuable it usually is. And not always, but it's usually the case. The quality drops when you rely on discipline like this. So instead of I do a timetable of I work this many hours, do this. I made a timetable that's very easy to follow. It's literally wake up, script record videos, that takes like an hour, and only one. That's all I need to do. Because if I do one, I have like 4 uploads. So if I do 1 scripting, 1 recording per day, then I am beyond. So even with 1 hour of work is beyond my schedule. So I only need to work 40 minutes a week basically for that, right? But I do like an hour, and then I do 7 instead of 4, so I have like almost 2 weeks worth in 1 week if I just script and record 1 video per day, right? Easy. And then that's like an hour. And then I do some driving license currently because that's what I'm taking. So I'm doing that for like an hour or 2, whatever. Sometimes less, sometimes more. And then the other half of the day is literally walking and reading, basically. right? And that's my ideal day when I think about it. You know, let's say on the summer you want to be outside like 10 hours. Winter you probably want to read for 10 hours. You know, it's different depending on the season, right? But I have like that freedom, you could say. So for me it's simple. It's like scripting, recording, and then it's like reading and walking. That's basically it. That's the ideal day. And so I don't need to rely on this resource. So I don't need to drain my willpower all the time, because I'm already doing what I want to do, right? I'm recharging my willpower and I'm having fun nights. Yeah. Again, the only reason why you hate it is because it's actually not what you want to do. You're like you're doing a business. Oh, I'm gonna make money, and then when you don't make, because you think to yourself, if you had everything you could ever need, what would you do? You'd say, oh, I'll probably just wake up late or whatever. I would probably just be outside in the sun. I would probably just read and maybe watch some content, right? That's basically what I do, right? Read, slowly, sleep a lot. You know, that's basically what you want to do. If you get it, if you do that now. But instead of just, oh, yeah, but I'm gonna do this first, and then, now what if you live your ideal day today? Right? It's kind of like you don't become rich and then do it. No, you became rich because you did the thing that you... what will get you there. And what will get you there is the thing that you can do consistently. So, in a weird way, the thing that's gonna get you there is also the thing that you think you're gonna get after you're done with it, when, in fact, it's the thing you do now, and then you get it. It's very hard to explain, but it's kind of like live your ideal day today. Do your ideal business today. Don't just, oh, I'm gonna do this weird business, and then I'm gonna, when I have like this much saved up, whatever, then I will go all in on this. Why don't you just go all in now on this? Because the only way to get there is by doing that thing, that business. The only way to get success in the business by doing that business, not something else business. Doesn't matter how much you save up. Doesn't matter. Your constraint is you need to live your life today instead of when I have money I can do this. I can do it now. I do the video now. Don't just, oh yeah, I can start YouTube when I have this 100k in my bank account saved up, when I have 10k, when I have whatever. Right? That's not how it works. Okay, 3. The third thing is street thinking makes you hate yourself, honestly. Right, this is basically me, right? my hand with this. What is this, bro? In bread from the freezer, from the, what's this? Fucking churros, croissant, cinnamon roll. What's this? Taco Bell, whatever. Like, it just ends up, I just wake up and I'm just kind of 10 hours late, I'm 10 hours right, and then I just drain my willpower, so I just can't sandwich. I just can't. I have no willpower left because I've drained it, because I've done something that, oh yeah, but if I do it for a year and suck it up, then I will get to success. What if you just do what you actually want to do for a year and get to success? You will literally get it faster that way, because then you won't be in chemical warfare every day, bro. You're like consistency, bro. Of course you're not consistent because you have chemical warfare with yourself every day, bro. Not even the strongest guy can survive 1 year of war, bro. It's not how it works. You do war because it's fun. You don't. I don't get it. Like every soldier out there, they're like crackheads, bro. That's usually you. Of course you're not consistent. You need to be a crackhead to be consistent. Or you could live your ideal life and not be a crackhead and still be consistent. Right? Because I just end up, I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do 3 hours, I need to work 3 hours, I need to read for 3 hours, I need to do this for 3 hours, I need to do this. If I don't, then I have messed up, then I'm on day 0, and then you're like, streak thinking, oh, I already messed up, so let's do 5 times the mess up, let's do 5, let's do our relapse fun. You're like, oh yeah, I watched 1 video, so might as well watch 100, oh, I failed once, might as well do 5 times, oh, I cheated on my diet, so I might as well eat everything I can find. Oh, I already cheated on my meat diet, so now I eat rice, now I eat this, now I eat this and this. You go on, you see, it's like negative momentum, reverse momentum. You do one bad thing, you go scroll, you're more likely to cheat on your diet and have cheating, like cheat on your Patrick, and then you're more likely to give up on your business, and then when you give up on your business, you give up on life, and then suicide. It's a negative loop spiral keeps going. If you don't stop it, you need to manually stop it because you're closing off your heart. You right? Or you're not happy. And right? The less happy you are, the less, like, if you're happy, you're less likely to mess up. You know this statistic where, like, you're happy, you're less likely to mess up. Yes, but you're more likely to mess up the worse you feel, and you feel worse every time because you're like, oh, I failed, so I'm level 0, bro. I'm level 0 again. Oh, I've tried this 3 times, I'm still level 0 after years. It doesn't work, guys, it doesn't work. And then you feel worse, and then you mess up, and then you reverse momentum keeps going. It goes in a negative loop spiral right down. Right? It's because you have this streak thinking. You're like, oh, I'm on day 0 of gym. I missed gym yesterday, so I'm never gonna do gym again. I'm gonna do 100 kg. If I can't do 100 kg, I will never go to the gym. If I can't do 50 videos per day, I'm not gonna make a single video. I'm not gonna even try to script a video. That's like your streak thinking, bro. It's so stupid. And we're all doing this at some point. Constant. Yeah, because fail doesn't equal day 0. So I got this idea where, well, if you don't, what if you just do a checklist where you can win every day, even if you're like sick, and even if you're in a negative loop, even if you're in a rut? How can you still do it if you're in a rut? Well, 10 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of walking, scripting 1 video, recording 1 video. This is 30 minutes per day. 30 minutes. And in one morning, it's easy when you wake up, because then you refresh dopamine, whatever. Yeah, you start getting dopamine problems after like an hour or whatever, half an hour after waking up. But if you can, you can do everything right before that wave of dopamine hits you. So even if you're in a rut or feel terrible, you can still do half an hour of work. I managed to do it, at least, even in my worst rut periods. Read 10 minutes and walk 10 minutes. If I just told myself this strategy before, then I could, in every single rut, get right back in a week or 2 instead of years or months. It's quite interesting. It's like the only reason you're stuck is because you're in a hole, but you're digging yourself deeper down a hole. It's not even that bad. Like, the hole is like a meter or whatever. You can climb up in a week, but then it takes months because you go down yourself. Like, you go the opposite way. You reverse momentum. Yeah, sure, you had the momentum, you lost it, and now, but then you reverse momentum. So instead of losing it, you reverse it, bro. It's the opposite, bro. It's so stupid. Yeah, you have these unreasonable expectations. This is why this happens. This happens every time. I'm gonna do this for 3 hours. I'm gonna read for 3 hours. I'm gonna do this for 3 hours. This is what happens. For months. But what if you, instead of just digging yourself down, just, oh yeah, 1 win. I meditated for 5 seconds. I walked for 2 minutes. I saw the sun today. I read 2 words in my book. I wrote down 1 video script for a 1 minute video, 2 minute video. I did 1 video per week. 1 video, bro. When you wake up, it's so easy. Now, even if you're sick, you can still meditate for 2 seconds. You can, yeah, I'm sick. I'm coughing. I can't think. I have brain fog. I've done 2 seconds of meditation. 2 minutes of reading. Okay. On my paper says story failing to follow timetable. Look, I've read today. Okay, saw the sun. I was out doing newspapers. I was out 2 hours, so I saw the sun and it peeked through and I saw it. Look, I've seen the sun. I've read 2 words. I meditated today. Yeah, I have. Maybe for 2 seconds, but I've still meditated. Okay, what do I have left? 1 video. Oh, I'm recording 1 video right now. Oh, I have done everything, even though I'm in a rut. A so-called rut, right? You can do the same. It's easy. It takes like not even an hour. No, it takes half an hour max. You fall off and then you have the same expectations to do as good as when you rode momentum. So you're relying on, oh, but I did 1 hour meditation at my peak, so when I was 20 years old I can lift 100 kg. You're like a 70-year-old just like, oh, back in the when I was 20 I can lift 100. Then you're 70 years old, I'm gonna lift 100, and you fail, and then you feel bad, and then you're like, it's not really for me, and then you gave up. Bro, how about you lift 15 kg? The bar, just the empty bar. How about you just do 5 minutes of walking? But then you're there, not leaving your house at all. Literally all you need to do, 5 minutes of walking, and then you completed your task. But it's you literally only need to see the sun. You can't even, there are days, bro, even if you're super sick, bro, even if you can't walk, you can still see the sun through the window, bro. Like, there's nothing stopping you. And this is what I want to ingrain into you. So this is what I do now. I'm like done at 9 or 8 a.m. I record home, I go here, library, I script for like 20-30 minutes, I do some driving license for an hour or two if I want to, and then reading and walking 10 hours for bedtime because it's like 9 a.m. That's all.